In this video, I will be demonstrating how to set up CentOS 7.8 on a Hyper-V virtual machine for the purpose of running Microfocus devhub or Microfocus Extend, also known as AcuCOBOL, on a Linux environment. This is designed to be a follow-along step-by-step process. However, if my instruction is too fast, please feel free to pause as you go. I will be covering a step-by-step procedure for creating a CentOS operating system on Hyper-V virtual machine. I will connect to the virtual machine I just created, and I will be installing everything that you need on the CentOS virtual machine needed to run either Microfocus devhub or AcuCOBOL. By the way, from time to time, I will be posting helpful instructional videos and how to set up tutorials, as well as useful coding tips. So please help me out by clicking the like button, and please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive updates when I post new videos so that you can help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you in advance, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is start the Hyper-V Manager. From the Hyper-V Manager pane, I'm going to right-click my computer, which is named Dell XPS in my case. I'm going to select New. I'm going to select Virtual Machine. I'm going to give my virtual machine a meaningful name. Dev Linux CentOS 7. Then I select Next. Select Next again. I'm going to assign 2 gigs of memory for my virtual machine. I'm going to select Next. I'm going to select a network connection. Select Next. And select Next again. I'm going to install the operating system later. Select Next again and select Finish. Next step in the process is I will be modifying some settings in the virtual machine that I just created. So I'm going to right-click the virtual machine and click Settings. And for processors, I'm going to select 2 processors. I'm going to hit Apply. And for the CD drive, I'm going to select the ISO file for the CentOS 7.8, which I will be loading on that virtual machine. Click Apply. And then finally, the checkpoints, I'm not a real fan of them. I'm going to be disabling checkpoints and click Apply. And that concludes all the settings that need to be made. And so now I'm going to connect to that virtual machine and load the Linux operating system. So the next step is to install the Linux operating system on the virtual machine that we just created. So I'm going to right-click the virtual machine and select Connect. Select Start. I'm going to maximize the window. I'm going to just install the operating system. I'm going to select English. I'm going to select a time zone. I'm going to clear this error here just by clicking Done on the installation destination, which I have selected automatic. I'm going to select my host name. Click Apply. I'm going to select Configure because I'm going to use a static IP address. So for the IPv4, I'm going to select Manual. I'm going to select my IP address. For DNS server, for now, I'm just going to select my local router, and I'm going to require IPv4 addressing on this computer connection to complete. Click Save, turn on the network connection, select Done, and then the only thing left is to select the software packages. So I'm going to select a server with GUI, and I want the FTP server, I want Samba. I'm going to select Java. I'm going to select mainframe access. I'm going to select the PostgreSQL database to be installed. And I'm going to select the compatibility libraries, the development tools, and finally system administration. I'm going to select Done. I'm going to wait for this to stabilize. And then finally, I'm going to select to begin the installation. I'm going to select a root password. I'm going to select a user. I'm going to make him administrator. I'm going to give him also a password. And then finally, we're just going to wait for the installation to complete. So finally, we can complete the installation process by clicking Reboot. And we'll wait for it to come back up. And the only thing left is to accept the license agreement, which for CentOS there pretty much isn't one. You're on your own. Click Done. Click Finish Configuration. And then finally log on. I turn off the location services, it's just a matter of personal preference. I'm not going to connect any online accounts, so I'll click Skip. And then you're able to use Linux. That completes the installation process. Something else, just as a personal preference, I like moving Firefox and the terminal to the desktop because I use them with alarming regularity. And the last thing I want to do is I'm going to log in as a super user. And just reboot one more time because experience has taught me that a few things don't install correctly if you don't reboot one more time. So again, I'll log on again. And now Linux is set up for anything else that you want to install at this point. This concludes the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please click the subscribe button and click the notifications bell below to see more videos like this when they're posted. Thank you so much and have a great day.